Hi, I'm Steve with Safety Speed here in the Safety Speed Demo Center, showing off the Kronos rail cutter. Features of the rail cutter are, of course, it's cutting on this rail. And advantage there is that you're not cutting freehand, where you can get some waving on thicker materials if you make multiple passes. With the rail, as it rides along, it's always perpendicular to your cutting surface. Underneath, to hold material in place while you're cutting, you have two silicone strips on top and then one on the base, and that clamps your material in place during cuts. There are three blades that come with every Kronos cutter. You have the straight utility blade, comes with a box of 100 to start. You have the acrylic scoring blade, and then also your textile cutting wheel. So now we'll make a couple demonstration cuts, and we'll start with the utility blade. And the way our utility blade works, depending on the thickness of material, you can extend that blade further out. There are 4 positions. For magnetic, we're just going to go in this 3rd position. There's a magnetic clip underneath that holds it in place. This clamps that blade, and it mounts from the back side. And on the Kronos, we're cutting into a channel again. So to save blades, we try to set the depth of that blade so it's not cutting into the base of the channel. Put that in place, tighten it in. Okay, and now we're ready to make a cut. That can stay there as we position our magnetic to start. And if you're aligning your cut, if you have a mark on both sides, you can align that with the edge of that cutting rail. There's that. The utility blade would be for magnetic, vinyl, coroplast, foam board, PVC. The acrylic blade can cut up to a 1/4 inch thick acrylic by scoring and snapping. I'm going to cut just a little vinyl here. So again, we can just lift that arm up, position the material, lower that back down, and again, that's holding the material in place with those silicone strips. There's a cut. And then we'll switch over. Let's do the acrylic scoring. So let's remove that back side, take the clamp off, that blade out. Here's the acrylic scoring, and that always goes in the furthest out position. Then we clamp that in, mount, and with the acrylic we go to the very end, push that in to the very end point, tighten it in. And here we'll load our acrylic, and just position that as you want. And then again, I'm going to put my weight here, we'll score it. And then to snap acrylic, we've got the scored surface on the front. Put your thumbs on the top and the very back, and that'll start that score and snap all the way down. And then lastly, all of these cutters, all Kronos, come with the textile cutting wheel, your 3rd blade. So we'll remove the acrylic scoring. Textile cutting wheel mounts from the front. Tighten that in. That'd be for fabric, and we're going to do some vinyl cutting with it. So put that up again. Position. Lower that down to hold it in place. Again, my weight there. There we go. And that completes the demonstration. If you'd like more information on the Kronos cutter, contact your Wensco sales rep or visit wensco.com.